Hello, we're in Thornaby now. This is the next one that we'll be doing. It's a big Victorian terraced house, 4-bedroomed. It's a hell of a size. It doesn't look that big from outside, but inside it's got a new composite door on. I'll take you through what we're going to be doing. We're going to get laminate flooring for the entrance hall and the passage all the way through to the kitchen at the back there. We're going to be painting all the walls in a light grey, and then all the woodwork's going to go in white. As I say, all this carpet's coming up here. The previous tenants have damaged it quite a bit. I'm just in the process of giving it a good clean because the owner wants to keep the carpets, which is a nightmare to decorate around, but I'm going to get some floor protection. That's the sticky back stuff, and then we're going to get big dust sheets for the centre. Changing the light fittings from the old-fashioned ones to just normal pendants. We're going to get rid of that gas fire and just box it off so you can put an electric fire there. And then obviously paint everywhere light grey, and then the ceilings and the woodwork all white in here. I'll do a nice scan of each room, because I always just sort of dot around, and if I do a nice scan of each room I'll be able to show the difference when we've finished. Dining room, again, gas fire is going to be coming off the wall. Can you open that? No, I'll close it. Do a nice scan of the room. I've just hoovered all the floors so we can get this floor protection down, so it's looking a lot tidier than it was. Also the GoPro batteries have only run out, so I've been waiting for the GoPro batteries to charge up again, so we've already started the work, so this isn't a true representation of what it looked like when we first got it. But Tony's putting all the stud work in here. We're going to have an inner lobby in this section. There'll be a door leading through there to the kitchen. There'll be a door leading in there to a separate toilet that we're going to be putting on that wall with a little sink, and then this is just going to be a storage area. Turn the radio down. We're going to get new inner doors because they're all glass panelled ones. Well, mainly upstairs are all the old-fashioned wood ones. We're going to get a new door for there. There'll be a doorway going through here. A new lino is going to be put here. A new kitchen is going to be put in there, which is basically going to be the same configuration of what this is. That radiator is going to be taken out, and the plumber's coming over to take this gas fire out as well, and we're going to get a double radiator put on that wall. There's going to be a cooker point there, and then there's going to be a corner unit, single storage above, and then one long row of space units with a new worktop on. We're going to put new panelling across the top of the tiles there. It's obviously a new boiler, so we're not touching the boiler. Out in the utility, we're going to keep these cupboards in the corner, and then that worktop over there, and that's going to be used for the washing machines and any other white goods. We're just going to pull all these tiles off the wall, possibly give it a quick skim. There's a drain pipe to put on the outside of there, which is getting all that area damp. And then we're going to change the light fitting to a couple of spotlights, fix the ceiling, fix the hole in the wall, and then decorate all this one in light grey again. Okay, so up onto the first floor, we're going to be doing a bit of jigging around with the bathroom up there. The owner would like another toilet upstairs. He's got a large family, so 3 toilets is going to be in this property when we're finished. I'll start at the back. Ignore the bin bags, I've just been picking up all the rubbish off the floor. So this is the smallest, actually, it might be just a bit bigger than the smallest. This might be the 3rd bedroom in size. A bit of coving to fix up there, a few holes and things in the walls and things to fill out and paint. In the bathroom here, we're obviously going to have to lift this laminate flooring because it goes around that vanity unit. We're going to be taking that sink out, and we're going to be putting a toilet where the sink is, leaving the shower, and then in this old storage cupboard, which used to be the tank cupboard, we're going to try and kit this out and put a sink in there. There's the old connections for the tanks and things we might be able to use there if they're still connected. So leaving the bathroom pretty much as it is, apart from changing a couple of units around, leaving the panel on the walls, hopefully, because when we move that vanity unit, you never know, they might have actually put the boards on behind, around the vanity unit rather than behind it. But we'll find that out when we take it up. Obviously we're going to go for lino in this section here, and then in this toilet here, we're going to be renewing the toilet to one of those toilets that has a sink in the system, because there's no room in here for a basin. There's a few holes and things in the panelling. I'm going to try and stabilise them with a bit of silicone and see if we could make it look a little prettier, because we're going to leave this panelling on in here. A couple of repairs to the woodwork here and there. It looks like, after a closer inspection, that they've had a cannabis grow in here. Obviously that was the ventilation. As you can see around the outsides of the window there loads of sellotape and staples. So I seriously think there's been a cannabis grow in this property. But again, keeping the carpet, woodwork all white, fill all the walls. Oh, there's a big hole in the wall there. That actually goes right through to the other room, so I'm wondering whether they've actually had 2 bedrooms as they grow, because there's staples all over the skirting boards. as you can see, and they're all over the skirting boards in the other room as well. So pull all them out, give them a sand down, undercoat and gloss, and then fill all the holes. I've had to go up filling all the holes in the ceilings. Obviously that's where they've had hooks and things, I would imagine, to hold the plants up. This section here, it's the size of another bedroom, this landing, it's absolutely massive, but we're going to get rid of this staircase and we're going to make that hatch smaller up there, probably about 3 times smaller than that, and then we're going to put a aluminium ladder, a foldable ladder up there, so this area will be totally open. Okay, master bedroom at the front. Again, nice big hole in the wall that they've really badly patched. I've arranged for the plumber to come next week, so we're going to get him over to patch these holes up so I can crack on with decorating the bedrooms. And then when we finish the stud work downstairs and the walls, we're also getting spotlights put in the kitchen ceiling, so that's going to get replastered as well. And in the smaller bedroom, a few holes in the walls here to fix. Ceiling's alright in this one. And then, yeah, this is the smallest of the lot, I think. The other one's a lot wider than this. So this is our starting point. I'll give it a good clean. I'm going to go and get some floor protection, and then we'll get that down, and then we can start pulling out the bad filling and then sorting out all of the skirting boards ready for undercoat. So I'll do a few more updates as we go on this one. I'll try and keep you posted every step of the way. Hello, yeah, we're back in Thornaby today. There's been quite a bit of progress since the last video. The plumber and the electrician and the plasterer have all been over whilst I've been doing other jobs, and they've prepped most of their stuff so we can crack on with the decor now. These are the old gas fires in the garden. That's the old radiator from the kitchen. So we're in the process of starting to prep. I'll start upstairs and I'll work my way down, because upstairs is where we've started, and the kitchen, the other rooms haven't done so much. So the toilet's been removed from here. That's the new standpipe in there, ready for the new toilet. In here, we've took the sink out. That's the new connection for the toilet on the standpipe as well. Luckily, the paneling behind the toilet is still there, so we can hopefully keep that. The owner would want to try and keep the cost down as much as possible. That's the sink there. So now we're starting to fill all the holes in the walls, sand down any bad filling, and basically just prep the area ready for paint. Got the new doors on in some areas. Nice doors these, compared to the usual 6-panel ones that we use. We've extended the staircase. We took it up another foot, put an extra beam in there, together with the one at the back, and then obviously a handrail all the way down the stairs as well. Make that a bit safer. Start the front bedroom. Plasterer's been over and he's filled all the holes in so we can start doing these bedrooms while downstairs is getting sorted. I'm just filling all the holes in the wall, ready to sand down and get the paint on. I think all the first floor doors are being put on now. It's just working down the stairs. Front bedroom. Again, lots of filler on the walls at the moment, sanding down, prepping. That's where the big hole was up there that went through to the other bedroom. So yeah, we've realised that these 3 bedrooms have all been used as a cannabis grow because of all the staples and all of the gaffer tape all over the skirting boards that we're trying to get off. As you can see around the window there. Loads of staples in the skirting boards. Got all them out now. That's the hole in the corner that goes through to the other bedroom. That's all filled now. And that's the hole in the ceiling that's been done. That's nearly dry now. That we should start being able to paint next week. So I'm going to spray the ceilings with the spray gun, and then we're going to paint all the walls by hand, and obviously all the woodwork's going to get undercoat and satin all round. Downstairs, in here we've started getting we've got the kitchen delivered. We've started putting the kitchen together. There's a few units dotting around. It's a flat pack kitchen, so we're having to build all the units ourselves, but that's no big deal. So the fire's taken out of there. We're going to just block that hole up and put an electric fire there, I think. Excuse me. In the dining room, this is where the new doors are getting stored at the moment. Fire's being removed. A few units have been built in the kitchen, for the kitchen, should I say. We haven't done any prepping here yet. We're going to start upstairs and work down because there's a lot of work going on in this kitchen area, so we're going to stay out of the way, and hopefully it'll all be finished by the time we come down from upstairs with the decor, because there's 4 bedrooms and a bathroom to do. Right, this is our change around in the kitchen. This is going to be our new toilet. All the stud work's in, plasterboard's on that side. First fix for the electrics is in. The electric socket's been removed, and so is the cooker socket, that cooker wire that goes to the cooker socket. That light switch is going to get removed as well. It's then going to be a pull switch inside of here. That's obviously going to be the new toilet. And now those two pipes are there for the little sink that we're going to put in the corner there. This is just going to be an inner lobby storage area. It's actually a lot bigger than I first thought. You can't really tell how big it's going to be when the stud wall ends up, but when the plasterboard goes on, you can get a sense of the size. So yeah, it's spot on size. I thought it was going to be a little bit small. So in the kitchen, totally been removed now. There was a radiator there. That now has been removed. That's in the front garden. That's the new double radiator that's been put on the wall there. All the pipework to the boiler's been amended. That's now going to be the sink. And there's also going to be a dishwasher put in there somewhere. I'm not sure whereabouts it's going to go because it wasn't on the original plans. But we'll suss that out as we go. Obviously the floors can now go back down now that we've had the new pipes put in. That's the new gas main for the gas cooker that's going to be going there. That's a new wall unit that's up. It's the only wall unit that's up. Then we've got the first fixing on the ceiling lights. They're going to be 10 spotlights in there. And then we're getting the plasterer back over to plaster all that and the other side of it and the ceiling. And he's going to probably patch up in areas like this as well in here, where there's been holes put in the walls. We had to put a new stop tap in because the stop tap snapped when we turned the water off. Tiles have been taken off. Obviously there's a few holes to fill. Little hole up there, big hole over there. This is the kitchen that is being removed, so we're going to be putting that in on the van next week. Take you outside to, the ceiling needs patching up in here as well. I might just get the plasterer to patch that up and we'll try and stipple it to blend it in rather than do the full ceiling. Right, out here we've got the new standpipe in. There's the connection for the new toilet on the ground floor. There's the new connection for the one in the small toilet. Sorry, that's the small toilet and that's the bathroom. And then at the top there we need to put another pipe on, which is in the kitchen with a vent on the top of it. Then we need to renew this as well. I've just stuck this on for the time being so it doesn't get the walls wet. So that's pretty much where we're at the minute. We're in the middle of it all. Obviously the place is a bit of a mess, as it always is, but things are slowly coming together. And then hopefully next week we'll have this kitchen in, then we can get the plasterer back out, we can get these toilets in and the sinks in. And once those are done, it's pretty much a case of putting the doors back on and then painting everything. And then we've got the laminate flooring that we'll be putting in the entrance hall here, so that'll be done towards the end when all the paint cans are being put away. So I'll do another update when we've had some of the kitchen put in and some of the painting's been started. But this is the prep stage, and I'll give you another video shortly. Hello, little update on Thornaby. We've had a good clear out over the past few days and we've started painting upstairs, so progress is happening. We've got all the inner doors on as well. This is the plasterer for the plasterer tomorrow. He's hopefully going to come and finish off the kitchen. We've got rid of the carpet in here, got rid of all the doors that were lying around. Actually the doors are still in here somewhere, but ground floor, the bottom step even has been removed because there was a big rip in it. I've had a big clear out in here because the kitchen's mainly fitted now, apart from the shelves and the doors and the cooker. Got a couple of vanity units there and a toilet to fit upstairs. We've took the fire away and filled it with plasterboard, ready for a skim over tomorrow. It's just going to stay like that with an electric fire stud on it, I believe. I haven't done any decor in here because it's been pretty much a bit of a storeroom for us for the time being, but we're going to hopefully get to that next week. In the back room, again, nothing in the way of decor's been done. There's all the doors, but they're going to be taken by the owner, so we're keeping hold of those. The fire's obviously removed and we filled in the hole, ready for painting, and I don't know whether we're actually putting a fire on that. I think we're just leaving it a plain chimney breast. We're going to leave this door as an opening, rather than have tons of doors leading through various areas. So this is just going to be a step down to the inner lobby. We've put a window in there. We were going to go for an extractor fan. I know it's a bit dark, I haven't got a light unfortunately. So the owner said I'd prefer a window, so we've chopped out a section of the brick. We've just literally put those bricks back in today and patched it up so it's ready for a skim tomorrow with the plasterer. And then the toilet and the vanity unit can go in there, and then we can get the doors on, and then we can get all this skimmed and we can start painting and prepping this place. Kitchen's sort of fitted. We've got all the units in, all the carcasses and the worktops. The sink's in underneath there. We have to fit the cooker. We're going to wait until all the plastering's out of the way because he's coming tomorrow to do this ceiling. Wait until all the mess is gone and then we'll start putting all the units back together. Double radiator, I think that I did that on the last video, but that's being fitted, and then the radiator from under there was removed. The old kitchen's gone from in here, so ready for the plasterer to come and fix up. That area, we're going to put plasterboard over that to skim, and he's going to skim all this area here to create a nice smooth surface for us to paint on. So that's looking nice. And then upstairs we've started painting. I had the sprayer out a few days ago, and we've even got a first coat on the woodwork and the door frames and the doors. The plasterer finished off all this for us, that's all dry now. In this area, this is the old bathroom there was a sink there, and we've now changed that to a toilet, and the sink's now going to go here. This was the old airing cupboard. We've moved it forward because obviously it's only 500mm wide, which if you walked right into there to get to the sink, it would be a bit claustrophobic. So we're going to bring the sink out flush with that wall, and then obviously when you shut the door, you stand right here and you can wash your face and have a shave and whatnot. I'm sure I saw something underneath there. Back bedroom, I've only painted the walls in this one. We haven't done the radiator or the woodwork yet, but the walls are all nice and grey. We need a little touch up here and there in that corner. There's a bit of a stain come through. Repaired the coving up there, so this needs a little touch up, and then the woodwork, which I'm doing today. Oh, I'm full of it today, so do excuse my sniffs. This room we've got a coat on. I'm now going around all the walls, filling the smaller holes that have become apparent as it normally happens when you get colour on the walls. I'm just patching everything and then filling all the holes in the skirting boards, caulking up, and then first coat is on. Radiator's been at the first coat on, and we need to do another coat probably tomorrow or Monday. We've had the loft sorted out. Tony's done the loft ladder up there, and we just need to adjust that so it shuts properly. We've plastered it up, ready for the plasterer to come tomorrow and fix that as well. Front bedroom, that wasn't dry when we did all the painting, so there's a couple of areas that we have to touch up. I'm putting all the filler on the walls again in these rooms, any holes and dents that need sorting, just to create a nice smooth wall when it's finished. There's a bit of damp coming through in that corner there, so I'll put some stain block on it. I'm in the process of doing these radiators today. We had all the doors undercoated as well. And then the front bedroom. Oh yeah, I was taking all the staples out of the plastic up there, and the whole bloody thing came out. So the plasterer's going to come tomorrow and finish that. We're going to put some expanding foam in there and finish that off as well. So that's pretty much everything up to now. Hopefully I'll be working my way down the stairs shortly. So fingers crossed the next video, everything will be painted grey and the woodwork will all be done, and then we can start cleaning this place up. So I'll do another update very shortly. Hello, we're back at Cambridge Road in Thornaby. We finished this one now, so I'll just take you through everything that we've done. I've had, first of all the decor done. So everywhere, all the skirting boards, all the walls, all the ceilings, all of the new doors have been fitted as well. We've also fitted this laminate flooring throughout the entrance hall. We just need the edge strips. We didn't have any in stock, so we're going to have to come back and fit them like that there. We only managed to get 1 metre of it because they had none in stock. Okay, front room, this is been fully decorated. The carpets have been kept from previous, so they're a little soiled in various areas, so obviously if you see any soiling on there, it's not the fact that they're new carpets, these are actually the older ones. The tenants started moving some furniture in now, so also ignore that. They've got some plumbers and electricians here as well, so ignore anybody that you see walking around. But we've done full decor, removed the gas fire from over there, and we put some plasterboard in and painted that. In the back room, new door on, ignore the toilet in the corner, that's to go. There was a leak up there on the ceiling, we've had that fixed. It was basically the water coming out of the end cap on the gutters up there. We've put a new end cap. It was actually on the neighbour's property that we put the end cap, but to save any hassle we've put the new one on. The damp was showing through in this area here, and that looks like it's getting dealt with now. We built this corridor at the back, had some spotlights put in there, and then in here we've had a toilet put in, and then a vanity unit with some splashback on there that matches the kitchen. We also fitted that window, which was just a brick wall. So we chopped out the hole, put a lintel in, and then fitted that window. In here we've just added some extra coving to finish it off, and then painted the whole area. In here, Tony's fitted the kitchen in here with the boiler cupboard, big tall unit over there. Ignore the white goods that are lying around because the tenant's just moving some bits and bobs in. So it's got new sink, new splashback paneling right round. As I said, new doors. We've just put the extractor hood up there, new cooker, obviously new worktops and everything. Out here we didn't do much apart from decorate. We put that wall unit up there because that's where the fridge was. But other than that, we put some splashback paneling to match the kitchen. The plumber has put a new stop tap in for us because it seized the last one, and other than that it's just been decorated. I didn't do much in the yard. I'll show you from the bedroom window upstairs actually. Bottom stair carpet, we found some carpet under the stairs, so we fixed that. We've put some extra handrails or extra rails on the banister so nobody can fall through the middle. Patched up the carpet, there was a hole there. And then we raised the height of the banister as well. It was actually down to this level, so it was only just above your waist, so you could probably fall over it if you leaned onto it. So we raised the height of it and then painted it all up as well. In the little toilet, that was a single toilet with no wash hand basin, so we've had one of them wash hand basin toilets put on there. That's looking all nice. We didn't do anything with the paneling. You can see that there's a couple of holes in the mirror in there, but the owner didn't want to change them. Bedrooms, all painted grey. Ignore the bit of water, the plumber's just been bleeding the radiators. So all of the painting and the skirting boards got done. There was thousands of staples in all this because they used these bedrooms as cannabis farms. So there were staples up the wall, staples around the skirting board, around the door frames, even in the coving, and we filled all the holes and just painted it up nice and grey again. That stench pipe out there, we've had that renewed, and then there's 3 entry points for the 3 toilets that we've had fitted. And then we renewed the black pipe down at the bottom to go into the waste there from the kitchen. Front bedroom, the landing, we had the loft access reduced in size, and then we put the loft hatch in with the loft ladder, and then obviously all the landing and everything's been painted white, radiator included. Put some new light pendants up and stuff. There is a fault on the pendants at the moment that the electrician's looking at. The front bedroom, all the plasterwork came off above the window. We've had that renewed. There was a big massive hole in that area where they'd put ventilation in between the 2 bedrooms, and we've had everything else painted white and grey. So that's looking nice. Front bedroom, the little one, white and grey again right through. As I say, all the carpets were already here, so we've just protected them with the best that we can. Done the back bedroom, done the little toilet. In here, that was a sink in there. We changed it to a toilet and we put the new waste pipe out there, put some new skirting board on there, put some new lino down. And then behind here, this was the old tank cupboard. So we've basically got a sink the right width, 500 mils for this particular spot, and then we've got a flat edged one so that the door didn't bang into the round sink when it was there. So that's all plumbed in, ready to rock, and then we used some extra paneling from the kitchen downstairs to finish it off. And in the back bedroom, all painted white and grey, and that's looking good there. There's a blown panel there, and then there's a crack in the window downstairs which I'll have to make the owner aware of. But other than that, we'll finish this one now, and then we're going to be doing another property for the gentleman further down the street, so we'll start that one soon. And that's this one done and dusted.